2016 has been hard. A year with so many social and political upsets, hasn't it? Take, for example, the coup in Brazil. On September 1st, corrupt senators led by President Michel Temer orchestrated an impeachment of then-President Dilma Rousseff. They accused her of what many considered a global norm, rearranging government accounts to deflect attention from a budget deficit. What was shockingly ironic about the impeachment was that most of the senators who voted her out were and still are under investigation for actual corruption. What's worse is that after the impeachment, Temer's coup government passed a constitutional amendment that places a cap on social spending for the next 20 years, something that will hurt the poorest citizens there. A coup on Rousseff followed by a coup on Brazilians. Colombia received the shocking result to a referendum they held in October in what was expected to be a no-brainer. Colombians were asked to vote on a peace process between the FARC group and the government. The deal had gone through years of debate and was expected to end 52 years of civil war. To the dismay of millions, the no vote came out on top. The vote forced the government and the FARC to renegotiate the peace deal and pass it without a second referendum. On June 23rd, the United Kingdom also held a referendum pushed by fear-mongering hard-righters for the country to exit the European Union. The reasoning behind it was mostly to prevent the entry of immigrants from places like Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, countries that ironically suffered at the hands of toxic intervention by countries like the UK and the United States. To the surprise of many, the Out campaign won, and to this day, no one yet knows how this exit would occur, the exact length of time it will take, or exactly when the process will begin. The scare tactics used during the Brexit campaign were an inspiration to US President-elect Donald Trump. The guy rode a wave of racism, xenophobia, sexism, and discrimination to fuel his campaign. And looking at all the polls, one never would have guessed that he would have been victorious over unpopular Democrat Hillary Clinton. Trump then assembled a team of multi-millionaires, billionaires, and military heads to run the country, leaving many to question whether he is rolling back on his promise to drain the swamp. His xenophobic and racist wording has had and will continue to have far-reaching consequences. Through his words and actions, he's validated the moves of Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, who built a massive fence to prevent the passage of refugees in need of help. Also, France's presidential candidate Marine Le Pen is riding on the support of those who want the same thing, to reject refugees fleeing suffering. 2016 has not been great. It's nerve-wracking to think what 2017 is going to look like.